So I'm going to say rate movements. $1 USD 1 is equal to 79.0500 rupees, right? So to buy now, how do we understand rate movements here? Is that if this is today, right? If this is today, and say tomorrow, this is going to be, now today's date is say 2020. We've already seen this action. So now I'm going to say this is what is the rate today. Now tomorrow, if it is going to be USD 1 is equal to rupees 79.0550, which means USD has appreciated in terms of INR, or INR has depreciated against USD. Then this is on 20. This we have already seen in my earlier classes. USD 1 equal to 79.0500 today. Tomorrow, if it moves up to 79.0550, which means dollar has moved up against rupee, or rupee has fallen down against dollar. This is how we read it. Or supposing this is going to be, say, USD 1 is equal to 79.04500. This is going to be, say, 22082020. We'll always see it from this. Right now we see that dollar has again fallen in terms of rupee, or rupee has gone up, right? In this case. If you want, I'll move this part here. Is it possible to move it here? Are you seeing this? 79.04500 on 22082020, where dollar has depreciated and rupee has appreciated, in other words, right? So now talking about this, we mean to say that this is called as rate movements in term one currency in terms of another. Obviously, if one currency depreciates, the other currency will appreciate, or if one currency appreciates, the other currency will dip. Concept we talk about is direct rate. Now, when we express one quotation in direct rate, see, there are two types of rates. Are you following? See, wherever there is number of units, it is direct quotation in that currency. USD में अभी direct quotation है, यूरो में indirect quotation है. यहाँ पे USD में indirect quote था, rupees में direct quote था. जहाँ पे भी number of units है, वो direct quotation है. जहाँ पे 1 unit है, उसको हम indirect quotation कहते हैं. Are you following? All of you? Direct quote means, as per definition, number of units of a currency expressed as 1 unit of another currency. That is what is called as direct quotation. Look for direct number of units and 1 unit. Then you decide. Don't look for LHS and RHS. Generally, students look for LHS and RHS. Right? वैसे मत देखो, कहीं भी हो सकता है. जो करेंसी में नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स आता है, लुक फॉर 1 यूनिट एंड लुक फॉर नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स, राइट? सो वेरेवर यू हैव 1 यूनिट, वो करेंसी में इनडायरेक्ट कोट है. वेरेवर यू हैव नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स, वो करेंसी में डायरेक्ट कोट है. आर यू फॉलोइंग हियर? आर यू फॉलोइंग? एंड दिस इज कॉल्ड एज द बेस करेंसी. जहां पे 1 आता है उसको बेस करेंसी कहते हैं. जहाँ पे नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स आता है उसको वेरिएबल करेंसी कहते हैं, राइट? Wherever you, in whichever currency you find 1 unit, that is called as base currency. उसके बेस पे दूसरा वाला variable currency. Are you following? Right? So now we will talk about, any doubts so far? Any doubts so far? So we have always seen in terms of 1 way code. This is called as one way code. एक ही quotation है. Now I will tell you what is a two-way code, right? So I'm going to talk about two-way code here. Just before that, we will see we saw what is rate movement, and then we saw what is direct and indirect code. I hope all of you have understood. क्योंकि आगे numericals में we will be seeing a lot about direct and indirect rates. So when I calculate the spread, it is going to be ask minus offer, or ask for offer minus bid, which is equal to 77.8150 minus 77.8050. So this is the spread. The lesser the spread, the more active is the currency, or the more volume of currency is being traded. The more the spread, the currency is not liquidly traded in the market. जितना जितना spread बढ़ता जाता है, उतना उतना currency का liquidity कम है. जितना जितना spread कम होता जा रहा है, उतना active है वो currency. That is how you understand. That is the meaning of spread. So coming back to bid, offer, spread, we finish with that. We want to calculate some 1 or 2, 3 spreads. We will have an activity, calculate 1 or 2, 3 spread, right? Calculate the spread of. Right? So can you calculate the spread here? Shivani says 0.3970. Which one? I'm sorry, this has to be greater. So this has to be greater at all times. So when I say 78.2020 and then 77 point. So calculate this and give me the answer. And the second problem, 0.3970 is for which one? 0.397, it is INR. USD spread is equal to 0.397 INR, and against Euro spread is equal to 0.1175. So the currency here is INR, and the currency here also is INR. $0.397. $0.1175. Right? This is how you calculate the spread. Can we pass on to the next? So we saw bid, ask, offer, or spread. So when we calculate, what is We saw what is direct rate, what is indirect rate, what is bid, what is spread. Now we will also see how European quotations and American quotations are written, right? So when I say European quotation is this way. European quote is USD1 is
Nice cover yaar वैसे.
equal to rupees 86.5065.
तीखा लग रहा है ना? ले लो पानी जाके.
5075. This is called as European quotation. Is INR, or you can say rupees, right? I'll use. Then let's see. 5065. 86.5065, 86.5075. This is American quotation, right? So which means this is how you write in terms of European, this is how you write in terms of American. How do you read this? See, many books write USD on this side, American on, rupees on this side. I generally write it this way, it's easier to read. Number of rupees per USD. That is how we read 1 USD per USD is equal to 86.5065 and 86.5075. This is how you read the quotation, right? So, how do you shorten the quotation? I will say rupees per USD is going to be 86.5065 stroke 75. Whenever I have like this, it means that जितने digits पीछे है, आगे के digit से replace करो. Are you following? So the last two digits have changed. In case I have a quotation like this. Rupees per USD is going to be, if it's going to be 86.5065 5195, right? Then I will write it as rupees per USD is Are you following? Are you following, all of you? Now, read, ask. Are you all following here? So this is how you write. So now I will start with my next meeting here. Okay? I will call for another meeting.